10 Strangest Legal Cases. These are the top 10 strangest legal cases we've ever come across. Get ready to be amazed, entertained, but mostly shocked at these quite absurd cases. Watch till the end for a peek into the bizarre things people come to court with. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tap the bell icon to receive notifications for all future videos. And now, let's get started. 10. The Case of the Bad Roommate. A 25-year-old woman named Brenda Powell lived in a room with her friend named Angela Rust. Of course, once you start living together, you can expect some disagreements with the way the other person lives, but these two girls fought all the time. This eventually led to Brenda moving out to another apartment. The new apartment cost her more than the amount she'd paid for the previous apartment. Now, Brenda wanted Angela to pay for the difference in the amount of the extra money she had put in. And that was because she was a bad roommate. This case sounds so stupid that even Judge Judy said that is ridiculous. She immediately rejected going any further with the opinions and the trial of the defendant. She told Brenda that she could have moved in with another friend or with her parents if she couldn't afford to pay for her one-bedroom apartment. We kind of agree, don't you? Well, as a reaction to the verdict, Brenda broke into tears and still believed in the validity of her case. We hope that she snapped out of her little bubble and did not look out for justice in this matter anymore. Coming up, a recently wedded woman sued a photographer she hired for her wedding. Why? Watch to find out. 9. The Case of the Ill Wedding Photographer. It takes time for the photographs to be developed and edited, and a little more time if the photographer falls sick. But isn't it worth the wait? Well, Patricia Davis seems to disagree with this. She sued photographer Miss Christina Molignano and Life's Art Productions for inefficient wedding photography, emotional distress, and re-editing all the photographs. So, as per the contract, the photos were to be edited and sent back within approximately 90 days, and Christina took an extra 2 weeks because she was sick. After receiving the photos, Mrs. Davis did not like 4 to 5 photos in total, and thus termed all the photos as a disaster. To top it all off, she guesstimated, without consulting an actual expert, that she would require $800 for editing all of the photos. The total amount she wanted the defendant to pay was $3,000, and she was emotionally distressed because she could not send out thank you cards as the photos were delayed. Well, the final verdict was obviously in favor of the defendant, and we're glad about it. And now answer this: how much is too much? How insane can someone be to sue a friend in court? Find out next. 8. The Court and the Broken Toilet. Judge Judy has dealt with a lot of cases in her entire life, but we're quite sure that this one was one of a kind. 27-year-old Lisa Reed worked in the health sector. She had a friend named Barbara, and they often used to hang out with each other at Lisa's house. One day, Barbara, as usual, went to Lisa's place, and the next thing she knew, she was being sued by Lisa in court. What could have gone wrong? Did Barbara steal something? No. The real answer is much sillier than that. Lisa was suing Barbara for breaking the toilet when she sat on it. Yes, you heard that right. Lisa said that Barbara must have fallen on it and broken it. So now she's liable to pay for it. She equates it to the situation where you break something in a shop. You break it, you pay for it. She had set her mind rigidly on the idea of Barbara breaking her toilet, so she adamantly refused to agree to the fact that the material could wear out. She didn't understand the difference between toilet breaking while someone uses it and someone breaking it. Weird at its best. At number 7, we have a case of a credit card fraud. Find out how Judge Faith handles the situation. 7. The Case of Paying Car Tickets. Plaintiff Amber Campbell sued defendant Keona Nash. Miss Campbell got her car impounded because she failed to pay for tickets. One of her neighbors who was present got her connected to a person working in DMV, which was Miss Nash, who was introduced as Lisa. Amber communicated with Keona via texts and paid her over $2,800 in cash at her house. Amber was happy that her tickets were getting paid until one day when she received a letter saying that the credit card used for the transaction withdrew the amount paid. This left her shocked. When Judge Faith asked Nash about her involvement in the case, initially she rejected even knowing Amber. She said the guy Amber referred to was Keona's ex-boyfriend. Later, Keona reframed her answer and told the judge that she texted only the stuff that her boyfriend told her to. Judge Faith took no time to catch up all of the lies, referring to Kiona's Instagram in the comments, thereby it seemed as if she was involved in the credit card scam as well. In the end, the verdict was in favor of the plaintiff, and Nash was asked to pay for Amber's tickets. Up next, in the court of Judge Mathis, we witness anger and love, both at the same time. Stay tuned to find out how the case unfolds. 6. The question of baby's dad. Plaintiff Tiffany Greer claimed to be the mother of a child she bore with the defendant Emma Arnold's son, Jermaine. However, he was killed in a rival gang fight before a DNA test could be performed. So, Tiffany was now asking for a paternity test. Emma said that her son told her that he highly doubted that Tiffany was pregnant with his child. That is because of Tiffany's work. She worked at a strip club, and before getting pregnant, she, along with Jermaine and others, participated in an intimate group relation. A lot of bickering and accusing took place in front of Judge Mathis. Later, it was revealed that it truly was Jermaine's baby, and the plaintiff and defendant tried to get along well. The end of this particular episode was heartwarming. Can offering manicure land you up in court? It surely can. Up next, we have a similar case. Find out what happens. 5. The case of the manicure. When women go to have a manicure, it should be all about relaxing and feeling good. But when things go wrong, what do? This young lady sued the salon. Why? Let's find out. So this girl went to the salon to get her nails done. Her nails got polished. She even got fake nails put on. While carrying out the procedure, the manicure giver accidentally injured the girl's pinky, so he immediately applied an antibacterial over it. When the victim's mother found out, she was aggravated. Apparently, according to the mother of the girl, she had several cuts on her fingers and she was bleeding. Also, she was charged $32 instead of $22. But in court, she asked for the defendant's salon to pay her $9,900. That is because she lost a lot of jobs because of the cut on her finger. Sounds insane, doesn't it? A cut on her finger. That's it? Well, of course, this didn't sit well with Judge Million, and we understand it. At number 4, we have a boyfriend who has unique ways to get back at his girlfriend. Trust us, that unique is not good unique. Stay tuned to know what we're talking about. 4. The case of the creepy boyfriend. Sean Tierney and Jenny Pringle met through an online dating site. Soon they got involved with each other and got into a relationship. Their relationship, like all the others, faced issues and they fought. But to what extent and why? Sean would get mad when he didn't know Jenny's whereabouts, but how he handled the situation was the worst we've ever come across. The moment he got to know that Jenny was with another guy, he made sure he went out with some other girl. And to let Jenny know the same, he sent her pictures of himself. What's wrong with that, you ask? Everything that is in the photos. One time he sent Jenny a photo of his privates close to the girl's naked backside. Later he revealed that the girl had passed out, which made it even more creepy and uncomfortable to listen to and even think about. This is infuriating and petrifying all at once. Let's move on to the next case. When they say justice is served, they do not refer to justice as food. Guess the guy in the next case got it wrong. Didn't understand? Hang on, and you'll know. 3. The case of salad dressing. We usually think of suing someone in court concerning theft, pickpocketing, murder, property snatching, and many other crimes. But have you ever gotten into a legal fight with food delivery people for not giving you exactly what you wanted? Standing in front of Judge Judy, Mr. Arkinson says that the restaurant did not send him the salad dressing that he loves to have with the sandwich that he ordered. He also didn't want to pay extra for the dressing, which, by the way, usually doesn't come along with the sandwich, and he demands a full return. So he's asking for a total refund after eating the sandwich. When the restaurant refused to pay him his total cost, he sued them. Not only this, but the second time he ordered the same food and took the parcel and slammed the door on the driver's face without paying at all. As a response to this, the restaurant people vandalized Mr. Arkinson's house that cost him approximately $200. Well, Judge Judy had to give both the plaintiff and the defendant a piece of her mind. At number 2, we have a grandma with amazing reactions to the rapid verdict. 2. The case of the horse. Plaintiff Summer Ruger sued a young woman from whom she bought her horse. The cost of this horse was $1,500, and the defendant sold it for $1,500 only with an agreement of getting paid $100 per month for the next 15 months. It was a property signed agreements that the ladies had undertaken. So, what's the case about? Well, the plaintiff claims to have gotten a defective horse. Now, that is something we don't quite understand, but anyway, she paid $100 only for a month and then sued the defendant for $2,700 for feeding and taking care of the horse. First of all, how do you buy a horse without having the resources to fulfill its needs? Second, how do you not pay for something you bought? And thirdly, how do you expect to get money from the very person you bought the horse from? As bizarre as the situation was, the plaintiff's reaction was equally surprised when Judge Judy, without hesitation, put forward the verdict in favor of the defendant. Oh, come on, lady, did you think you would have your cake and eat it too? And finally, let's see which case grabs the #1 spot on our list. I saved the best for last, but first I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it. It really works. 1. The case with hair fall. Plaintiff Teresa Lewis sued her hairstylist Helen LaShawn Love for over-treating her hair, which led to Lewis losing her hair. Lewis had moved to a different place and hired Love as her hairstylist. She styled her hair several times with Love. She then got them bleached, and 3 weeks later, she permed them. Love claimed to have hesitated and warned Lewis before perming her bleached hair, but Lewis disagreed. After the perming, Teresa's hair simply started falling off. With the help of hair expert Dante Savoy, Judge Faith confirms that the relaxation procedure after bleaching could cause the hair to fall off. The hair could have come off at any time, immediately or later. Of course, Lewis had to go through a lot of embarrassment and distress. Hair means a lot to girls, and understanding this, Love even tried mending and helping Lewis through it all. But Lewis underwent a great deal of emotional distress, which is why the ruling went in her favor. Which case did you find the strangest? Do let us know in the comments section below. Do not forget to like and share this video. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and have an excellent day.